project, and I wanted to kind of show you how I started out. And we had a home in town that we was going to put on the market, and we had to totally strip down the kitchen and build new cabinets. And anyways, we was flipping a house to put up for sale, and it's already sold. On third day it was on the market, we had it sold. So anyways, we had to take some wood and rip it down, and we came up with these little, or what was left was some pieces of little strips of wood, and my husband was going to throw them away, and I said, oh no, those are going home with me. And then he also had ripped up a sheet of this stuff here, and what I did is I found one was the perfect size, and I cut strips of this, these little probably 2-inch strips, about a 1/4 inch thick, and I glued them on. I painted them and glued them on a board. Now I'm going to go in and show you that's where I'm at, and now I'm working on the rest of it. So I'm going to go in the house and show you that. And so far I just took those little strips that were like this, and I cut them all off the length with my miter saw and put them on a board here. I glued them on and laid stuff heavy on it and left it to dry. And I had a shelf out there, or I had a piece of board, hang on, that I cut to size. This is kind of hard to do. Anyways, you can see where I'm going with this. I'm going to have a shelf, and I bought these brackets. Let's see, yeah, I bought these brackets off of Amazon, and what I'm doing now is I'm trying to find out where I want to place them, because this board is not very thick, and I've got to have something to mount this on the wall. So I have these probably 1/2 inch pieces here that we had left, and I'll probably run them where the bracket goes. Oh boy, this is hard to do. Up and down that way, so I have something to mount these brackets onto. And then I have these hooks that I got off Amazon that I'm going to put on them. So I'm trying to get back this way and see if I can give you a shot. That's what I'm working on. And it's just out of scrap wood that I had here in the garage that I brought home, and I think it's going to look cute, and I'm going to hang it. Got to get down underneath the light. I'm going to hang it there. And then the next thing is to make some things that go on it to decorate with. So I'm going to get started and try to figure out how I'm going to put these on the back to have something to anchor my shelf holder with and my hooks. And I'll be back and show you what I do when I get it figured out. I'm outside working on this, and this is not working. I'm on the back side right now. I've glued and nailed a piece here for the brackets. When I turn it over, there'll be something for the bracket to be on both sides. Now I need something for these to set on, so I'm going to cut this piece of board right here. I'm going to measure and cut it so it'll fit right in there, right in between these boards. So that gives, when I turn it over, it gives the hook something to hang off from, to screw into. And then after that, I get that done, and now I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to hang it. I don't know if I'll put a hanger deal here and here. Probably that's what I'll do, because the board's already there and it'll be good and sturdy. Okay, well, I'm going to finish this up right fast. Cut that board off, glue it, and use my nail gun to put that down. And that's where I'm at on the shelf so far. I went ahead and put a piece here at the bottom in case I wanted to put one out this far, and then in case I didn't want to hang something, use a hanger here, or I needed something more out here, I put one here on this side and one on this side. The reason I'm doing this because I'm using scraps of wood. I'm using what I have, and if I had tried to use a board thick enough to put all this on, this would have been way heavy too, I think. So all right, now all I have to do is take it inside, turn it over, and work on the hardware on it, and it'll be finished. I've got it all put together. Well, not all. I've got to put the shelf on it yet and the hooks, but I'm trying to figure out what to use to hang it with. I've got all kinds of hangers, but it's going to go up here depending on where it goes. I'm going to have to be able to bend my hanger out some. So I think, well, here comes my husband, I hear him. I'm going to use these right here. And that, if y'all saw my thrift shop haul, in one of my hauls, I had a sack of stuff for $1, and these were in it, so come in handy this time. A whole bunch of them. All right, I'm going to continue working on it. All right, I got it finished. I had to wait on my husband to help me hang it. It's a little heavy and a little tricky getting on the logs. You have to hang it a certain way or it wants to lean to the forward. And I put an O scale on there, and I got that O scale. My mama gave that to me. Her brother passed away, and she had this in the garage, and it's been over 20 years ago she gave that to me. And a little creamer that I got at the thrift store. It was in one of my thrift hauls. Put a succulent in it. And the ball jar, I just got that from a recent thrift haul that I haven't even got posted yet, but I wanted to use it. A gather sign from Hobby Lobby and a chicken in an old amber bottle. It has a cork in it. You can't remove it. And a piece of greenery, and then a little lantern thing that lights up when I turn it on. I got that in Branson. And then the little watering pail here, I have a video on how I done that. It was red, and I made it look old. And I'll put the video below, link it below in case you haven't seen it. Okay. Then a few things I just done. This was a Dollar Tree, the little chalkboard with the easel on it. I just left the easel on it, and I put 2 holes in it, put some wire on it, and painted it, and put a saying on it. I wished I just went ahead and painted this with my chalkboard paint so it wouldn't have that shine, but it's all right. And that was a little ornament, Christmas ornament from Hobby Lobby. And this little basket I got in a thrift haul, and I painted it white. And some greenery from Dollar Tree. And that's the way she turned out and the way I have it decorated. I think it's going to be fun to switch out in different seasons. All right, guys, until the next one. We'll see you later.